Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? It's a whopping 63 degrees here in Phoenix. We're loving it. So as promised, we are going to break in the brand new FX that we got from Nitro Pimp. We're gonna get this trucky ready for the track. Hope you guys are having a great day. And get to go out and burn some nitro. There's a lot of small planes up in the air. There she is in all her glory. Offna guy, what's up, my brother? How you doing, sir? Glad you can make it. So if you guys are curious as to where I'm at, there is a park not too far from me. A lot of people out walking dogs and playing in the fields, so hopefully we don't get too many interruptions. So yeah, now we're talking. Welcome, John Smith. How you doing, bro? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dogs out here, kind of like the last place we were running back in Kansas City, out in that football field. Dogs everywhere. But anyways, they'll just have to excuse me, they'll just have to get over it. All right, so we're going to get set up. Getting some more fuel ready here. So yesterday and into last night, I did 4 heat cycles. Got it up to about 220, and then let it cool down to room temperature. And I did that about 4 times. It's a little windy out here, and it's a little cool. So what I'm hoping for is that I can keep the engine warm enough to, keep the heat in it, so that it'll basically sort of spin over. Brand new engines, it's going to want to lock up on us. I'm not really going to touch the needles. I'm just going to bump up the idle on my controller, and then we'll see where it's at. Trying to figure out if I'm in the right spot, because the way the wind's blowing, it's gonna get oil all over everything. And the wind's kind of coming from behind us. problem with this is the shadows. Let's see, what if we're over here more? You can see my goofy hat shadow. Even though it's cooler out here, still a lot of sun, so I'm trying to keep some of the sun off of me. Alright, just got my heat gun ready. We got fuel in the car. Better make sure we're on the right. Last thing I ran was the buggy. No, I did check this, so yeah, we were on the right channel. I need to rename these. Alrighty. What I'm gonna do is turn the idle up a little bit on it. It doesn't take much, you don't even have to slam it, you can just... I better do something with the body. Hopefully the wind's not messing with the volume too much. But, you know, you don't even have to slam that cap, you can just go through the motions and it'll push the fuel through. Glow igniter, 2-inch screwdriver. Alrighty, wish me luck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna heat this up to about 200, maybe 220. Got the temp gun ready, and then we're gonna give her hell. And then the trick is maintaining that temperature. Hello, mama. How you doing, baby doll? Yeah, I figure with this sitting in the sun, if I can block some of the wind, it shouldn't be too bad. That feels like the wind's coming from that way. That's fine. Maybe it'll blow the oil that way. So they hate about breaking in, and I don't have all the extra gadgets to catch the oil, but the oil going everywhere. Trying to find a way to block the wind. Yeah, we're only at 80 degrees. Well, showed 124, but that was where the heat is. after I do get it fired up, I do have a head warmer to put on it to help hold that heat in while we're actually running it. But of course, I try to put it on now, it's just going to melt it as I'm heating it up with the gun, and it does not get hot enough for a break-in. This wind's going to make it hard to heat up, which is going to run my battery down pretty fast. Hopefully we can get at least 2, maybe 3 tanks in. But then like the title said, I got a little bonus footage coming, so either way we'll have fun. It's a nice cool breeze, be great for running, just probably not real great for breaking in. Hoping I can get it warm enough that it doesn't get stuck. To keep digging out the flywheel. After we get this thing fired up, I'll pop back in the comments and say hi to everybody that I haven't said hi to yet, but thanks for joining in, appreciate it. Beautiful 63-degree day. On the side down there, it's about 115, 120. 209 down in the top. I haven't touched the needles at all. I'm gonna see if it'll fire up just by bumping up the idle. If not, then we'll hit the high side about an hour or so just to get it to run. But I really don't want to mess with them too much. Probably another minute or so down here in the heating up the top, and then we'll be ready to fire it up. I don't know if it would change any between engines, but I'm hoping this flywheel is lined up. I didn't really check it. It worked with the last engine, so should work. But I guess it's always a possibility. This freaking wind is stupid today. Well, we're 200 down there. Let's see what we got. is tank 1. I got a mark on here so I can see where bottom is. Oh, just the mark disappeared. Hell yeah. That's one of the easiest brand new engines I've ever fired up in my life. Alright, let's see. Got some more people in here. Trying to chill from shoulder surgery here in Nitro. Is it better? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Looks like nice weather, windy rain, mid-30s in PA. I'm jealous. Hey man, in the summertime, dude, it's a freaking oven out here, so don't be too jealous. CBH, what's up, brother? If you clamp a piece of hose to the exhaust, it'll direct it. Yeah, I know. I never think to get the stuff whenever I have it, or when I'm getting ready to do this. Oh yeah, nice temp, says Rocky Perry. Cuts down on the mess and hearing loss. That's not going to cause any hearing loss. Yep, at a park. Loud and messy, yes please. That's the way we like it. Alright. She's at bottom dead center, and we're going to wait for her to cool down. In the meantime, we'll get all the nasty off of her. Just don't slip off with a paper towel, because it's going to hurt. Hope you guys are having a great day. What fuel am I running? Nitro Pro 28.9. And for those of you that may not know, this is the FX K5 engine. So the only thing that I touched on the needles, as you guys saw, was the high side, and I mean I maybe gave it 3 hours tops, but I couldn't even get it up to 200 degrees running it at, you know, with the throttle open, maybe 1/8 of the way. So it's hard to maintain the temp. And it's kind of unusual time. We haven't done this in a while, so thank y'all for joining in. We'll try to do this a little more often. On race days, and probably like short lives where I'll just try to do like some GoPro footage of a race. But it's not going to be like anything crazy long, because I don't think I can get the GoPro to last that long doing a live, especially when we're racing. Oh, those are the temperatures just pointed at the ground. anyways, anybody do anything special today? Anybody else getting to run some nitros? Or am I the only lucky one? Yeah, Rocky, hope you get all healed up from that surgery. Get well soon, brother. Oil everywhere. Everywhere. I'd like to run some fish scales if it stops hailing. You know, we had hail here the other day, had a pretty good storm roll through. I don't know how often it hails in Phoenix, but it's hailed 3 times since I've been here. And I didn't think it ever hailed out here, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, here at some point, hopefully soon, I'm going to get my gears replaced in the Baja. We'll get some fish scale out. I know that'd make Lotus happy. Looks absolutely beautiful there right now. Oh yeah, it's freaking gorgeous. This is the time to be in Phoenix. Like, say, late November through probably mid to late February. And then, you know, it starts warming back up. But yeah, gorgeous out here. That will make this guy happy also. Yeah, we're getting there. I just, when you start racing, you kind of get that bug. And, you know, then all of a sudden they've got races every freaking weekend. It makes it tough to enjoy the finer things in life. She's kind of cool. Are we ready? Ooh. Down to 76 degrees ambient temperature, so let's see. John D, what's up, my brother? What's up, everyone? I know you get it, John. Alright, so we got fuel, we got power. Give her some throttle. Make sure she's still got fuel in the system. And you guys can pull that off and put your mouth under and blow on that all you want. I don't do that. And I don't like bumping it, especially when it's new, or it hasn't been ran in a while. I don't like holding the stinger and bumping it to cycle the fuel through. I don't want the piston to move until I get oil and fuel in there, so that's why I just pinch the exhaust line. And like I said, all you gotta do is just close it. You don't even have to slap, you know, it doesn't have to slam. You just close it and that pushes that fuel in. No blow for me. Get your mouth off of there. Well, I mean, I've done it once or twice and it always tastes nasty. Just putting your lips on that stupid tube, so. And then you gotta bend down there and get your face all up in. No, I'm not doing it. Work smarter, not harder, right? You just got to be careful. You don't want to pull it up and like slam it too hard or too much, especially on like a Savage, because it does it will kind of knock the inside loose, because it's just like it's like a retaining clip in there that just digs into the plastic. It doesn't have a screw that holds it in, so you can knock parts loose in the tank, but you know, got to be easy with it. I can feel that sun on my back, so hopefully it's gonna help me hold the heat in this engine. That's the thing about being out here. It's like no matter what the temperature is, if you're in that sun, it is hot. Or, you know, you can feel it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So far we have 4 heat cycles and 1 tank ran through this beauty. So I guess you could call that 5 heat cycles. I need that wind to calm down a little bit. About 180, we're getting close. 193, we'll give it a couple more minutes. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you've just recently popped in and I haven't said hi yet, give me a second. Once it's running, I'll go through the comments. $198. Let's see if that'll let us in. Hope I get my wife to go to the track with me, I would. There's no sun here. Oh, that sucks, man. I got plenty here. I got extra. Electric, NITRO ADDICTION, what's going on? It's looking good. Thank you, bro. Like it says, everything's good over here. Oh yeah. Finally got her up to 205. Yeah, and I'm just bumping the high side like an hour, each time. I've probably gotten almost 3/4 of a turn in. So it's still really rich, but just leaning it out just enough to get that temperature to move because I don't want to run it wide open. There we go. Sucks, I finally get it up to temp, but it's just about out of fuel. Turning down the idle, I lost 3 degrees. Hell yeah, tank 2 in the books. There's a mark I was seeing on here last night, but either the heat made it disappear, or somehow it ended up on the other side. I can't see it. Alright, bottom dead center. That was a better run of keeping that temperature up. I know I could put a sock or whatever on it, but anywho, hope you guys are enjoying. I know I'm having a blast. It sucks you guys over there up there in the shitty states don't get to play like this, but that's a shade tree fishing hat up on the pancake bag. Yep. It's funny when people are pulling into the track. If I'm up on the stand, like one of my buddies, he's like, I looked up there and I saw that hat and I knew you were here. I'm not the only one that wears the hat. But no, I don't do well in the sun, so normally I got long sleeves on, but I didn't. All my long sleeves are dirty. But often got this temp's looking great. Thanks, sir. Thank you. That's one of the hardest things about breaking an engine. It's easy to fire it up and let it just sit there and go to town, but maintaining that temp. I'm hoping I'm up high enough. I know some people say, it's got to be at 200 minimum and it needs to be at 220. I'm just trying not to get it too hot. As long as you're 180, 200, I'm going to say you're in range. As you guys notice, I just keep bumping this up like an hour at a time. It was about the 10 o'clock, and now I'm all the way down to about the 5, so I've gone roughly half turn on it. It's just below flush. Spitting oil everywhere, so I'm not worried about the lubrication side of it. I just want that heat. Where you're located. I'm on Mesa right now, on the east side of Phoenix. It's been a while since I got to just come out and hit the park and break in an engine or just bash. But it sucked. So we got some heavy rain on Thursday, and of course the track's flooded. I was gonna go do some practicing and get you guys some more footage, but nope, that didn't happen. It's like all the low spots are ponds. But we got a race there next weekend, so as long as it's not raining on Sunday, they should have it fixed up, ready to go. I'm in Sweden, totally dark here. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you was from Sweden, brother. Thanks for joining in from across the pond. I got some of my family originated in I always get them mixed up. I think it was Switzerland, like Swiss German, from way back in the day. And there's some that still live there. My uncles have been in contact with them, but Hell yeah. We got a Sweden in the house. '88, we're getting real close. I'd get a fresh battery. I'm down to my last bar, and I don't know that it'll get hot enough, so we could probably get 2 more tanks in. I think I'll do 1 more static tank, and then on the 4th one, we'll put it around the parking lot a little bit. What do you guys think? Everybody has different ideas about breaking shit in. And she's so pretty, I hate to get her dirty. So sometimes it's easier just to buy it used. Somebody already messed it up out of the box. You don't have to worry about it. What time is it there, Electric? Or what do you want me to call you? You just want me to call you Electric Nitro? I'll call you Nitro because this is a Nitro channel. Nothing against electrics though. Hell yes, somebody drop me another like. Thank you. Appreciate it. Northeast Mods, what's up, my brother? Laundry day. Yep, that's what I call Sunday. It's not a day off, or it's not a weekend, it's a laundry day. Like when I'm at home and the wife's doing my laundry, then it's a day off. But when I'm on the road, it's laundry day. It's down to 81, close enough. Man, my tripod is covered in oil. Holy shit. Look at this. I hope the phone's not. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see all the nastiness on it, but that thing is covered. I'm gonna pull engine down for inspection and cleanup. Maybe. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I'm just trying to get it ready for next weekend's race. I know back in the day we used to do a lot of that, and it was cool. On the buggy, I need to go through all the bearings and go through it, make sure it's ready for next weekend. So I don't know that I'll have time. If I do, then yes, but I don't know. We'll see. Good question though, often a good question. Shut up, controller. The controller was screaming, "Play with me." Dang it, just come in and you reminded me I need to switch the laundry. I'll be right back. 8 p.m. here, getting dark at 4. Yeah, it gets dark here about 5. So it sucks here in the heat. So Phoenix, I mean, it gets 120, 120 plus in the summer, right? So when it's late to where I would have time to actually come out and do this after work, it's so hot, I don't really want to go out and do it. And then when it's really nice like now, it's dark when I get off work. Well, it gets dark shortly after I get off work, and so I don't have time to go do it. But no, that's cool. Heck yeah. All right. Oh, we'll get her filled back up. See, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I mean, there's literally like, that much fuel left in it. And these truggy tanks are, what, 150 cc's? So we're running about 140, 145 cc's of fuel through it each tank that we bring it in. But yeah, I've got to answer your question. I think before we hit the track with it, I will at least pull the head off, just to see if I can tell if there's a ring around it, to see if it's broken in all the way. For those of you that have been with me for a while and watch, whether it was Tasty Bee or one of those channels, you can tell when it's broken in because it has a full polished ring around it. If it's not complete ring around it, then it's not completely broken in. Wind's trying to blow my hat off. Stop it. Get the block nice and hot. Oh, I melted my my rubber band. Oh, they all popped. I had like 5 or 6 rubber bands on there for the throttle return, and I must have got them hot. I've done that a couple times. You point the heat gun at the, at your carburetor too much, and I use those little black. I mean, they're very small. I think they're for like braiding hair, little black hair bands, and they work really well. But you get the heat gun on them, they disappear. I don't get these out of here, they're gonna get tangled up. I think that's it. I mean, they're just little thin rubber things, so if they did get tangled up a little bit, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Just don't want to deal with it. Warm enough, it's gonna let us go. The first time it's gonna lock up on us. We'll try one more time, and if it's not working, we'll put more heat on it. Damn wind, stop it. That's what I use for the throttle return. Rick. Sorry, my bad. Alright, Velocity, what's going on, brother? RC Adventures, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I'm trying to keep the temps between 210, 230. Put a heat gun on it. Oh, I only got so much battery left in it. I don't want to burn it all up. And that heat gun won't, it takes a while for it to get it up there. Smelling nitro. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I got a heat gun. those are a little out of balance. Idle it down a little bit so we don't get too hot. Don't let it run out of fuel. Right. Now it's done about the same amount each time. It's, if you can see, just a smidge. Yeah, definitely don't want to let it run out of fuel. So that's 3 tanks plus 4 heat cycles. I think Nick B comes in here quite a bit. I think he was the one that was saying about 7 tanks before it's fully broken, or before it's running good. We'll do the rest of them on the ground. I only got enough battery left to do one more today, I think. Yeah, still got 3 bars on that battery. I might be able to get 2 more in there. What's up, Nitro Poop? How you doing? Well, thanks, Henrik. Says good job. I appreciate it, brother. We try to do it right. I mean, everybody knows there's so many opinions out there on how to do it. As long as you're maintaining that temperature, you do some heat cycles. I mean, don't rev the shit out of it. Should be good to go. But yeah, I can't wait to get this on the track. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, there's some kids over here riding bikes and jumping in this little dirt pile, and like 3 of them came over here and was asking questions about it while it was running. Get that younger generation involved and pass the torch. Oh, how's it sound? I'll rewind a little bit and you'll hear it. It's going to be a minute before I fire it back up, but I think it sounds great. Yeah, if you rewind a little bit, I've run 3 tanks through it. First one, man, it fired up instantly. It was perfect. And then the second 2, it took a couple spins, but we got her going. But no, great engine. Nitro Pimp, thanks again for hooking me up. Good doing business with you. Yeah, when I do put it on the ground, I think I'm going to swap out these tires, because these only have, I don't know, not a lot of run on them, a few runs. I need these for practice. I can't run them in races anymore. I got to run raw speed, but I can run them for practice. So, and they're good gripping tires. These are the CJ Concepts. I think they're the Reflexes. Yeah, there it is. Reflex. Yep. And these are 2 blue dots, so they should be super soft long wear, if I'm not mistaken. Just got back from another collection buying, Davey. What'd you buy this time? He bought out the whole show. Savage turned out sweet. Yeah, it sounded pretty good in that video, man. I'm glad you're having fun with it. It makes me jealous. I wish I would have got it out and fired it up, but as fate has it, this is where we ended up, right? I think it worked out for the best for the both of us. Let's see. Went to get a Savage and filled my backseat for 800. Filled it. Well, how many does it take to fill the back seat? Man, I've got so many tires that people have been giving me for free. I'm not for sure what brand these are. They don't say. I know a lot of the Ross stuff doesn't come with the name on it, so they might be one of the Ross beads. I just don't know which model. But I mean, I'm trying to get it in the sun. There we go. It's got some good trail. These are like the block style. So they don't work very well on the tracks out here because there's, the block style works better than that loose stuff. So the guy was like, "Here, I don't want these." I'm like, "Well, I will take them because I need all the practice and practice tires that I can get." But yeah, these are in really good shape, so definitely don't want to shred these. I can't see a feather pattern on them, so I don't think it matters which way they go. Other than the fact that, I mean, they are directional. You can tell because of the way that it curves. The camera's blocking the sun, and if I don't get it in the sun, you guys can't see it. Either way, as long as I get the direction right. And again, we ain't going for traction. This is just going to be to put it down on the ground. And run some easy tanks. And make sure I had them laid out right. The table is so oily, that thing just slid off like it was ice. I like that about those controllers. I'm sure a lot of them do it, but it sits there and beeps at you when you don't do anything for a while. It's not just running the battery down. That's a pretty dog. I'm not going to pan up to it so you guys see the dog because I don't want the lady to think I'm a creep. There, I'll do it. And you see that? That white dog. Anyways, it was really cool. Ten rigs and 6 boxes. boxes of parts. Holy shit, 6 rigs, 800. I mean, depending on what they are, I guess it sounds like it could be a pretty damn good deal. Lots of old Locian Traxxas electrics. Nitros were Savage Stampede. I'm a 27th off in a Hyper 7. I told you guys he had at least 10 of everything. 27th, holy shit. Old school Stampede. I've got an old school Stampede. I got it from Lotus. It's got the 15 on it. They're cool little trucks, but I mean, went to play with the big boys, the little guys, they just sit on the shelf. Pretty much a second Savage in parts. Yep. Couldn't buy my little girl electric Stampede for Christmas. She's electric or nitro. Both. That was electric, I think, is what often the guy said. What's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? What's up? Ross, I'm finishing an SH28 break-in today. Hell yeah, bro. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see. We created a mess. Dirt with all that tire stuff. Yeah. Big old hunk of dirt stuck in the tire. All right, so yeah, this time we're gonna put it on the ground, and we're just gonna do like short pulls, maintain the temperature on it. I'm not gonna touch the high-speed needle anymore since we're gonna be putting it on the ground with the load. I may have to back it off a hair so we don't get too warm. You know, I'll back it off an hour anyways, hour and a half-ish. Just because I know when it was revved up and I was, you know, putting the load on it and had the cover on it, it was getting up there. So I figured we're gonna put a load on it. We'll back it down an hour, and it should get us right about that sweet spot. That's what we're hoping for, anyways. What do we got temperature-wise? 71, so we're ambient temperature. We got fuel controllers on. Idle is up. Oh, make sure she's got fuel. Again, all you gotta do is just close it and it'll push that fuel right in. The key that I don't think a lot of people remember or think about is you got to make sure your throttle's open, because if it's closed all the way, of course you're not going to push a bunch of fuel in there. Okay, I thought I was seeing something moving around, but it feels tight. But yeah, open your throttle up before you try to put the fuel in there, because, you know, I don't see a lot of people idling up whenever they, you know, even put their finger over the stinger or blow in it. It's like you can get it in there so much easier. You just open that throttle. Coffee's good. Switch is on. Guns in hand. Controller. Low igniter. Temp gun, and here we go. You know, these are fresh engine screws. Let me make sure they're still okay. Didn't look like anything was coming loose. Yeah, I can feel my arms catching the sun rays. Good thing I'm not going to be out here all day like when I'm at the track. So, I don't know if I showed you guys what it took for me to get this box in here. So no matter what I did, even sliding this forward, you know, whatever. Well, I have to put it right here because of where the wheel's at, right? So I got the front set. these back pins, if you guys can see I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here there's a little pin. So with the or whatever you call them, the little deals that you put on top and you can adjust and slide them around, it holds it up off of the box too much. So I had to basically put it down on the metal and just put these little pins in there that it comes with. To get this back end to fit, I had to shave the inside of both pins to get it to set in there. If I had a Dremel, be the same thing, Dremel it out. But basically just had to shave off the inside edge to get her to fit. But now it's a perfect fit and it hits every time. Couple more minutes. Sitting right about like 188. right around, from 210 to 225. What, the filter? There you go. And the heat cycle is looking for 200 grams. So we did 4 heat cycles, and then now we've done 3 tanks. So this will be the 4th tank, and then 4 separate heat cycles. I don't know what you guys can see, but she's spitting. Probably need to adjust the idle down a little bit. Oh, I thought that white clip was a piece of the car. I think I need to adjust that idle screw on it. And we're barely even getting quarter throttle on it. That's what we got for temperature. There's the Yoda. I mean, yeah, we're only at like 184. Yes, we'll fly once it's broken in tune. Yes, sir. She's quick already. And we're just running a 13-tooth bell. I think she likes that 5-quart. $1.99 is the highest I can get it at the moment. So this is tank 4, first one on the ground, and then we did, uh-oh, dog fight. Put your dog on a leash, people. Exactly, I can hear it over there. Your dog needs to be on a leash. I hate when people don't put their dogs on a leash. $1.99 at the moment. And she's still yelling something at him. I don't know what it is, but I love Matt Fox engines. Well, this is my first one, and so far, I'm enjoying it. Hope I'm holding the camera right and you guys can see everything. Man, literally, that's on the quarter throttle. How we doing on fuel? We got enough for a couple more passes. But we ain't gonna do that until she's broke in. I mean, she wants to. Let's see what she looks like in the grass real quick. Alright, enough of that. Put it in the grass and it's too easy to pull that trigger. 203. And again, I haven't gone over quarter throttle on this thing. Makes me kind of nervous out here. What do we got for fuel? Well, we're just below the seam of the tank. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. I never checked these tires. Like I said, they were just given to me. So good thing we ain't getting too crazy. Couple more passes and then we will shut her down. So the highest I've gotten it while running is 208, but we did hit like 225 during the break-in, but we have not gone over 225. We got just enough fuel in there. Still not over quarter throttle. Now we're down to 193. All right, I'm gonna bring it over here and shut it off because we are just about out of fuel. Yeah, so far, I love this engine. Well, there we have it. The first, 4 tanks of the the 5K, whatever you call it, 5K, K5. Camera's good. Thank you, Nitro. Appreciate that. Doing a good job. Thank you, Henrik. I appreciate that too. JP, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Lean the bottom a smidge. Yeah, I just didn't really want to mess with that too much during the break-in. You know, we were hovering around that 200 mark, so I'm not too worried about it. I know it didn't sound the best, but we will get her screaming. I mean, how that's 4 tanks, 4 heat cycles. I'd say 2 or 3 more easy tanks, or I think at this point we can even start to lean it out a little bit. Maybe not put a race tune on it, just get the tuning in the right direction, and then after a couple more tanks, she's gonna be a screamer for sure. You would get your temp up a bit. Yeah, I know, brother. I was trying to do all that just with the high side needle. I didn't, knowing my luck, I'd be doing too much on that low side, and I didn't want to hurt it on the bottom end. Didn't want to starve it. But no, it's a good point. Good point. But so like the title said, we got some bonus footage. Oh shit! How long has it been since you guys seen that beast? So now that we are done with as much of the braking as we're gonna do today, I mean, yeah, I got 2 bars on the battery. We could do another one, I guess. What time is it? So I'm in 2 hours. So it's noon. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the Savage. I figured you guys haven't seen that in a while. A little bit of bonus footage. But very happy with that FX. I love it. I cannot wait to get this on the track. I mean, right now she's quick. Like I said, I haven't gone over quarter throttle, but I need to get her tuned in and ready for the races here pretty soon. So hell yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Where do I want to start this? There's a bunch of dog shit, but I'm gonna run it in the grass. So I think what we're gonna do Set the tripod here. Great day to break it in. I'm up next soon, charging batteries. Hell yeah. So far, good break in. I appreciate that, man. Always nice to hear hear people say it's good when you know that they know what they're doing. I know some people out there think 300-degree break-ins a good it's a good way to go, but not me. Don't ever do that. So what do you guys want to see, the terrapins or the what are they called, trenchers? Doesn't matter to me either way. Don't get me wrong, I like it fat on break-in as well. No, I get you, Jay. I understand exactly what you're saying. But I have not messed with this since that day at my buddy's house out in the country where he ran into me and messed up my paint job. So I don't know what kind of tuning it's gonna need. Let me get the right fuel. For the Savage, we'll be running VP 25. This is that stuff that smells like a freaking perm. Like I said, I haven't ran this damn near a year. So, other than a little bit of tuning, hopefully we don't have too many issues. Charged up the battery. Last time I had it out, the battery was good. Hopefully it's still good. But it seems like all the NICADs don't last like they used to. I don't have high voltage servos in there, so I didn't put a LiPo in it. I don't know what channel it is, so it may take me a second to Nope. I think I had it marked properly. Awful slow. That's all right. They don't have to be super fast. Just want the battery to last. There we go. I can see some fuel going. Probably should have heated it up. And we'll check the glow plug. Wish I could see grass here. The quarter-gallon containers cost more than the fuel igniter. Yeah, I mean, igniter should be good. Oh, put the igniter in it. Jesus Christ. Why didn't you guys like tell me sooner? It does not get any dumber than that. Thank you very much, baby ignite. Oh shit! What an idiot! Plug might be bad. Might be a little rich. We'll let it warm up a little bit. Alright, well, I'm glad I was able to give you guys a good laugh. I think we've all done that once. Oh yeah. Dude, I thought you were priming it. Yeah, we saw nothing. God damn you. Kevin Jason, what's up? There's no glow plug driver on there. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. That glow plug might be bad. Come on. Alrighty. I don't remember specifically which glow plug this one takes. Alright, so we got a brand new, I think it's O'Donnell's. Oh, shit. Sorry, it's a McCoy, not an O'Donnell's. Doesn't have any numbers on it, but this is an old McCoy plug. I think I got one or two of them left. Alright, don't forget the igniter this time. Is there fuel in it? Yes, we did fill it up with 25%. Probably a glow plug needed. Doesn't sound that out of tune to me. It's a brand new glow plug. I need to clean it up, but it won't stay running long. Yeah, it is too rich, definitely. I'm gonna let it heat up a little bit before I do too much tuning on it though. Tighten up the brakes. Yeah, we'll lean it out just a little bit here. My brakes are way too soft. Hopefully we don't get too much dog shit on it. ain't got no ramp. Actually, still a little rich. But last time I ran it was a lot cooler. So it makes sense. I don't remember the gearing, but she's pretty quick. I don't hear it shifting either. How you doing? I don't blame you, man. No, just my phone. I don't know what's down that hill. Oh, it's gonna make me walk all the way over there.
Top speed on it.
40, 45.
Okay. Hey, you take care, brother.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Have a good day.
All right.
I like your bike. He got himself an electric bike. Oh, I should have ran. Don't flip it over that far away from you, stupid. Yeah, now I got some heat in it. Sound a little lean. Sit still. Trying to fall. They don't want to look at the grass. I'm gonna get a little more fuel in it. Don't spill it all over the place. What if it was just doing that that almost out of fuel lean? It was pretty low. Come on, I want to take the body off to do this. My wand is not quite long enough. I'm not the only one filming this. There's people over there filming it. Hoping to get a wheelie going. Oh! Just in a tree out of the corner of my eye. I didn't realize it was down at the bottom of the hill though. And this is the old K59. So it's the stock HPI K59, the old style. I wonder if I can get enough speed to make it up this hill with some air. Got a built-in ramp today. Man, it lands nicely down on the bottom. Figured it was gonna bounce, but nope. Maybe still just a hair lean. Better get some more fuel in it before she dies. Almost out. She was almost out and still not bugging, so. Pulling a little to the right. Gotta love a Savage. I don't know if you guys got to see that one. I bet right here in this corner get a little bit better air. Not really. Actually, I wish I had a ramp though. I don't know, this ramp's easy to hit. Hope you guys can see all right. Do like a straight on view. No matter what I was doing with the steering, it kept coming at me. I got a little scared. All right, Jay, we'll be done here shortly, brother. Come join you. Spectre V3, what's up? Yeah, it's a pretty cool field. I like it. Put the race tune on it. That was on a different vehicle. Check the tension perfect enough. Yes, sir. I mean, it may be a hair lean, but sounds like your tires are low on air. Maybe a little. And that K59 is thirsty. She's a thirsty girl. Yeah, this field's pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever been here. I've driven by, but never really looked at it. I like these built-in ramps it comes with too. Shocks seem to be dialed in pretty good because it's not bouncing a lot when it hits. Maybe a little. But just like in racing, like when you come off that jump and you're hitting the downside or flat, it doesn't matter. You hit the throttle right before you land, it stiffens it up and it makes it land better. Seems to work the same with this big old monster truck. Just richening it up about an hour on the high side. You know, after being at the track for so long and having all the challenges that the track presents, it's still fun, but man, track's way much funner. Way much better. But this is fun. Don't get me wrong. Tree got a little close. I think this is probably the hardest that I've run this truck. It's doing really good. Oh, don't flip. That'd have been a long walk. Yeah, we're about to run her dry. There's maybe a 1/4 inch of fuel left in the bottom. Yeah, these 5.9s are thirsty. Pulled the wheelie. Ah, she ran out. Yeah. Thought I had at least to get back up the hill. Yeah, I got it here. YouTube. Yeah.
I'd love to. What is it?
All right, the Nitro Addiction.
The Nitro
Addiction.
Addiction. I love it.
Yeah, it's an addiction for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen it like that crazy. We're from Montana, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some tracks and stuff up
The
there.
Nitro Addiction.
Yep. And then it should have, yeah. Well, I mean, space it out, but it should find it. Yep.
This one?
Yep.
Nice.
Badass, man.
Nice. What's your name?
Thanks. My name's John.
John? Damien. Nice to meet you.
Cool. Nice to meet you too, man.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
the-
live right now. You can jump in there and say hi.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the guy out here watching.
I appreciate the show.
Hey, thank you, man.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's a bad place to run out of fuel, though. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got a couple of new fans over here, so some new subscribers. Are you on the feed?
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, I was gonna point it at you to ask if you could see yourself. Making Nitro great, one customer at a time. One fan at a time. All right. JP's coming on. I don't want to interfere with his live. You guys need to go over there and check him out. Thanks for joining me while we got this beauty broke in. Great engine. Can't wait to get it on the track. It's gonna be badass. Let's see. There's no. Where we at? Thank you. What the smoke? The smoke trail could lean to enriching bottoms. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time worrying about the tune. I just, didn't have a whole lot of time, but it was a blast. I'm glad you guys are here to experience it with me. I gotta get in here and shut the switch off. Hold still. There. Gotta make sure I did it without burning myself. But yeah, got me a new playground. Nice little field. So, heck yeah. All right, guys. I'll be back, tomorrow night? We're just gonna keep getting stuff ready for next Sunday's race. Be the final race of the winter series. What is it? James Shyman. Hello, welcome to the show. Yeah, it's been a while since we got to do some running during the live. I've been stuck in the apartment forever, so it was fun, good times. Anyways, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll probably be cleaning that up, maybe check it out, see how close it is to being broken in. And we're gonna start getting the buggy ready for the track. So thanks everybody. Like I said, go check out JP. The new fans are watching, standing over there. Thank you very much for chiming in. All right, everybody, have yourselves a great day, and we will see you later. Much love and peace.